Opinion, Lindsey Graham's choice.
In the summer of 2015, Donald Trump handed out the South Carolina senator's cell phone number at a campaign rally, sparking a flood of calls. Graham's reply was a viral video in which he destroyed the phone in a blender, with a golf club, and even set it on fire, showing his wit, his folk-style humor, and his willingness to be bold. That moment set the stage for a relationship that would shift dramatically.
What followed was a transformation that many observers could only describe as a classic devil's bargain.
The senator who once tore Trump's jaw open in relentless criticism became his most enthusiastic ally. After a golf round that introduced him as funny as hell, Graham found himself trading hard-bidding honesty for influence. The most striking moment came on January 6, 2021, when he used the Senate floor to denounce the former president, saying, "Count me out.
Enough is enough."
The relationship that began on a public phone call ended with a private, friendly call the Saturday before Graham's death. That call took place after the senator returned from an overseas trip that had taken him first to a NATO summit in Ankara, Turkey, and then to Kiev for a meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Those trips represented a string of concrete policy achievements. The senator helped secure Trump's reluctant support for a bipartisan sanctions bill on Russia, and the former president followed a similar path. In Ankara, he met Zelensky and pledged support for deep strikes into Russian territory, agreeing to provide a license for Ukraine to build emergency Patriot interceptor missiles. Meanwhile, Trump held a mostly positive meeting with NATO partners, assuaging fears that he would withdraw from the alliance. For anyone that values the free world, those were decisive victories, and many credit the steadying influence of Graham's Atlanticist position on the president for achieving them. Roughly 2 years ago, I answered the question of whether Graham should have stayed a consistent critic of Trump with a loud affirmation: freedom abroad should not be secured while abetting demagoguery at home. Today, I remain uncertain.
If Graham had stayed solely an anti-Trump voice, would Ukrainians have been safer? Would the Senate have remained a safe haven? The narrative ends with the image equals. In a casual call, the old phone number that started it all. That moment reminds us of the cost of this dance: a senator who outlived his circle of friends, an ally who, in the end, sacrificed his integrity for influence. Thank you for listening. I'm Narrator Name, and we'll be back soon with more public policy narratives and reflections. Thank you.